Hi there, serial trader here. Let's just have a check-in with crude oil, and outlook is still largely the same since last time. So we still have our peak here at 75 and change, and then from there we have our ABC down, contained within this parallel trend channel. Nice reaction off the center line. Clearly an impulse off the bottom, breaking above the wave B resistance level high. So definitely confirming price action that we're done that correction. We had our nice textbook wave 2 pullback, hitting roughly around that 618 retracement level. Although I've cleaned this chart up a bit, I took the subdivisions away from this wave 1 up, and I took some fib levels off and stuff just to get it nice and clean. So off that wave 2 bottom, certainly looks to have held and be in place now. Looks like we could have a smaller degree 1 up, and now a 2 down, and now possibly a 3 in progress. So we'll need a little 4 or 5 to complete this larger 3, and then we need a larger 4 and then a larger 5 to complete the minimum requirements for an impulse wave that makes a new high above this high of 75 and change here to complete this upward sequence. Although I believe doing a reverse fib, I think I pointed this out in the last update there, but I'll just throw it on there. So reverse fib of the entire corrective move down here. Let's do this here. Okay, just make sure we got right. Okay, I got a peak. So yeah, 1.382 gets us just below 80 there. So we'll call it roughly 80, and the 2.0 gets to above 85, about 86. So still, I'd say pretty good chance we're heading to test that 80 level before this impulse wave to the upside is truly done. Okay, that's good. So I think that's all I really have to say at this point from an Elliott wave perspective. Certainly still looking impulsive to the upside and does not look complete yet. Personally, I'm long some November CL contracts. And right now my stop is just below this level, so 66.84 on this one, but I think it might be slightly different on the actual contract. I'll double check, but yeah, I know my stop's just below this low. And at this point, I may be looking at moving that stop up here to just below this low. But I like to give it the benefit of the doubt. I like to give it some room to run here. I hate to be stopped out for no real good reason. And to me, anything above this wave 2 low here would be no real good reason. Although it would be a little concerning to get taken out here, which would be around that just under 68. But let's go to the actual CL chart here on Thinkorswim. And yeah, November futures, so that's the right one. I believe the October contract just rolled off there. So now we're trading November as the front month. So let me just double check the low. 66.86. So yeah, so just below 66.86 on this November contract is the key level to hold for at least immediately bullish results here. I mean, you could still have, I'm not going to go back to the wave chart to show this, but you could possibly still just have, okay, a impulse wave up 1, and then maybe you could have a more complex A, and then ABC for B, and then a C wave down to make a flat wave 2, although I'd prefer the scenario where we just have this sharp wave 2 done, and now we're already impulsing in a third wave up to the upside. But it's possible we could do a flat. I don't really like that interpretation, though. I think it's more likely that we already have our pivot here just below 67, and that we're working our way up. And okay, so if I go, so right here on this particular day, so on the 9th of September, sorry, not the 9th of September, the 18th of September, we actually did a bullish engulfing candlestick, and we engulfed 2 prior candles, real bodies. And we had a nice little congestion here. So initially over here we found some support not only on this 618 fib, which I showed before, but this 20-day simple moving average. And then we started working our way up. Did a bullish engulfing right off the 50-day simple moving average. And now we're obviously back above the T line. The 3T line is above the T line, and we're above the 3T line as well. So all the moving averages kind of in bullish alignment here. We have a nice bullish engulfing candlestick. So that's a nice buy signal. The Elliott wave count looks quite bullish here. Our stochastic oscillator is not overbought yet, so that certainly leaves more room to run here short term. And overall, definitely liking the upside here, all short-term pullbacks aside. So yeah, I'm still bullish here on crude, and definitely from a swing trading perspective, definitely looking to take out the high of 75 and change, and then looking to put some pressure on 80 or so. And again, intraday, I certainly do different positions, some scalping with larger contract sizes, but you know, for just a few contracts overnight or whatever, definitely swinging against this level. That 66, 86, and again, might tighten that up pretty soon here to the 67.94 pivot there as well. But I've still left the stop here for now. I just really like to give it the benefit of the doubt. But certainly, if we do come down in the less likely scenario, make a C wave for a flat, you know, could marginally take out this low. Although I just don't foresee that happening. So hopefully that's a good update. All right, Serial Trader signing off.